The purpose of the foundation is to walk alongside families who have lost a loved one and to assist them with the tax and the legal and the financial advice, but most importantly, to make sure that they're never walking alone. Ginevra, she mentioned that she had to go to the bank, and she mentioned crying in her car, paralyzed, and facing the reality that she had to walk into the bank and choke out the words that she needs to remove her husband from her bank account. That's the point when I realized that just giving advice and helping individuals who have lost a spouse, we can go further.
Rafa was not only my husband, but also my friend, my best friend and my confidant, and we had a lot of fun together all the time. Even before kids, we were always living life strong. July 4th, 2022, we tragically lost him unexpectedly. And that void he left is really unimaginable. We cannot fill it up, even till today. Beyond all emotional trauma we had a lot of struggles with finances. I suddenly found myself looking at piles of bills, mortgage payments, looming debts, and that was really stressful. And that's why I think it was a godsend that I was contacted with your foundation, because I didn't know what to do. So Paul and Zach, we personally went beyond and called creditors, for example, and negotiate with them how to ease those debts, how to make the payments plans, but how to live through life without so many stresses.
When a person loses their spouse, and I can only imagine when it's unexpected, they're not only dealing with a grief, the burden of grief that is gripping their life because of the loss of the spouse, they may be facing a financial burden as well. And that's where the foundation can step in to help understand and identify how can we take some of that burden off of them, even just by establishing a plan. We're giving direction, we're taking steps moving forward in every way possible to ensure that they're not burdened. One of the verses that we start with when we sit down with somebody for the first time, it's James 1:27. Pure and undefiled religion is this, to care for the orphans and the widows in their time of distress. And I guess God has just laid it on my heart.
One thing which really struck me, every time we met, Paul paused for a moment and prayed over our family. And those moments of prayer were really cornerstone, giving me a comfort and hope that even in the times of such difficulties, there is a hope and everything will be okay. What I can recommend, I will recommend other women in my situation, don't give up hope, believe in God's help, and work with the foundation if they need help.